Yo, yo, what's up, people? What's going on, everybody? Good afternoon. How y'all doing today? Been the messenger, man. I'm on here with another message today. Title of this video, man, is going to be about some of the things that insecure men do when they see when they see other men that know how to fight, that lift weights, that's buff, that's strong, and that can handle themselves. Like, for instance, man, you know, if you a man and you know that you can handle yourself, and this ain't on no cocky, arrogant, boastful type thing, but you know that you can handle yourself, you know that you can fight, you know that, you know what I'm saying, if it came down to a situation to where you had to handle yourself, man, in a one-on-one scrap, or you just had to defend yourself just in general, because you always need to be able to protect and defend yourself out here from any and everybody, you know. You know what I'm saying? But if you know that you can defend yourself, man, and you confident, but you don't go around acting cocky or go looking for trouble or go starting trouble, but you just confident, and you just, you know what I'm saying, you can handle your own. You're gonna have a lot of insecure men that see this and gonna feel threatened by this and gonna feel intimidated by this. And like, if just like at gyms, you know, certain gyms, they have a punching bag or a place where they got like a bunch of punching bags and stuff. I'm gonna tell you something. If there's a guy that's that's um that's that's buff or whatever, if there's a guy that's buff or whatnot, and he's strong, and not only that, he got them hands. You know what I'm saying? He look decent on a punching bag. And he may not even be trying to, you know what I'm saying, show out or nothing. He just getting them a little bag work, a little light bag work on the bag. I'm gonna tell you something. You gonna have a bunch of other dudes, man, standing around looking. You have some of them that'll say stuff like bags don't hit back and all that old stuff, which is true. But my thing is, what does that have anything to do with me working out? It's good to develop your technique, your punching technique, and develop cardio and punching cardio and stuff like that. It's just the fact that you got some guys, man, that be insecure and that have a lot of low self esteem and get intimidated when they see men that can fight, that know how to handle themselves, and that's strong and that's buff, because they weak. You know what I'm saying? Because they weak, they can't fight and they can't defend themselves. So they really be feeling some type of way, and they feel like that you a threat. And to me, man, that's some old female type stuff. That's some weak type stuff. If you want to get strong, if you want to get muscles, if you want to become buff, if you want to learn how to fight, go to a fight gym, go handle yourself. You know what I'm saying? Go do what you got to do to become, a successful person, or whatnot. You know, uh, ain't no sense of hating on nobody or whatever. That ain't gonna that ain't gonna help. That ain't gonna help you. And you know, being able to defend yourself and being able to fight or whatever, it ain't about being the best fighter. Like me, for an example, I can handle myself. You know, I ain't the best fighter in the world. But I'm definitely not a punk, and I'm definitely not somebody that you can just handle, that you just gonna manhandle. I'm gonna tell you right, you gonna be in for a fight, if you try to put your hands on me or whatever. And like I said before, I'm gonna do the best I can, and I know for a fact I can handle myself. And it's just like, man, confident guys, man, that's strong, and they got muscles, they built, they know how to fight. This intimidates insecure men that don't know how to fight and that's weak. And they start acting like women. They start acting like little girls instead of, handling their business, going to the gym, working out, do what they got to do. It's just, these are some of the things, man, that you will have go on. Like, sometimes I'll be on social media, I'll be on like YouTube, or I'll be on Instagram or whatever. I be on Instagram, and I seen one time on this Instagram on one of these reels where it was a boxer. It was a black guy. He was a boxer, and you could tell he could box just by his stance, and just by his coordination, and just by the way that he throw punches or whatever. And you can just tell that he can fight. Whether it looks good on a punching bag because the bag don't hit back or whatever, but he got some good hands. And he was throwing some good combinations, man, on that bag, and you had a few people that was loving, liking this stuff, but then you had one guy type under the comment section and said something like, "Oh, that looks good until you fight someone that hits back." And it's just like stuff like that, man. Insecure men that's weak, that don't know how to fight, that don't got no muscle, that what I'm saying, that can't stand up for themselves for real. They are intimidated by strong, confident, well built men that can handle themselves. Jealousy is at an all time high. People, jealousy is at an all time high. But that's all I really wanted to come on here and talk about, y'all. If anyone liked this video, you know, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave and share a comment down below. Thank everyone who tuned in and watched this video, and thank everyone for supporting my content and my channel. I'll catch y'all some other time. Y'all take care. Peace out. Been the messenger.